Hello, welcome back. My name is Sandsandal and this is Let's Play the Guild 3. In this series we will actually be doing illegal activities. So, I want to set up, I'm going to choose Wasawa because it's the best map for rogues. You want to go that if you're going to be going with a rogue class. And obviously I'll explain in a bit later why you should do that. But for now, we'll just choose a family coat of arms. So let's find one that's nice. I think this one fits perfectly. It's a fox, wolf thing. And the stats, as usual, we're not going to touch them. But this time, I actually want to touch a bit of my clothing. There you go. I'm going to change his face a bit. His check the size, make it a bit larger so he can fight a bit better. Pure RP content right there. Now, rogues have a very sticky situation where your primary source of income is usually legal. So how it works is basically you have to knock somebody down, and that counts as the illegal action called attack somebody, and then you have to take money from them or objects, which counts as steal from someone. So technically you're breaking two laws, which will get you in a lot of trouble, and the game for some reason is loud as all heck. Now, how I would personally do it, how I would start playing the game as a rogue, is by getting myself armed. Oh shit. Just lost 10 gold on that trade. Let's get rid of this. There's no stately garbs on this map, but there is a camouflage cloak, which is, it's not that good. The reason why I always go stately garbs is the only clothing that have extra stats. So that's why it's so OP. No other clothing in the game has extra stats, extra attributes, excuse me. So instead we'll go Plate Mail. Plate Mail is still the strongest armor in the game, so get it if you can. We'll get ourselves a gun so we can win about any fights. Let's find a horse. We didn't manage, oh, nope, horses. So if you don't find a horse or a horse-drawn cart, you have the option to get a hand cart, but it'll decrease your speed by 10%. So what you can do is get yourself a carrying cart or a carrying bag, which gives you +5 to all your inventory slots. So that's a nice increase. I'll also like a silver chain. Silver chains are nice. And I think we could get ourselves an oak ring, but I'm not sure if that's gonna, yeah, it fits in the hand, which is this slot. So let's see if we can get any of the cooler items here. Nope chance. And now we want to build a robber skin. So this area is actually pretty perfect. I think this area is a bit better, or the area I'm in right now, because it's so much smaller. But let's take this off. I think this area is better. Now the reason why that is because it's so much smaller. That means you'll most likely catch a person easily. And what I could do too is have it so we have a couple people juggling, which gives us bonus reputation, which in turn will give us a way to not have to suffer through basically losing all the court cases. And obviously we have to find a wife. Let's find somebody good. That's not her. I feel game, stop messing with me. Alright, there you go. She is horrible. Don't get her. She's too low stats for... actually, Alyssa is probably the best. She's too old. You want somebody young and has a lot of stat points from the beginning. And also not too high level, because having a high level character is actually more of a detriment than a positive thing. Like, she's a level 7 with these stats, which I could have easily done better with a level 3 and a level 1. There's no way, like, next level is going to take me 19k XP, and there's no way I can get that reasonably fast. So she will become like a horrible partner for me, because if I do that, I will always get a negative dexterity debuff. So avoid people that have horrible dexterity. Now, charisma, too bad. I can do it without charisma. I don't think charisma is the most important stat. We can focus on it. We can try to get it up and running. And let's get stuff running. Now, what's so cool about the robbers or robber camp is you can do just about anything without having to worry. And we have to turn off these filthy notifications. Notifications are the death of you, literally. They will make you hate your life. The reason for that, it's because they will spam you to death and then further. We are going in a very rich district. I assume the woman I actually try to like fucking flirt with is probably gonna end up like being noble rank. Now I'm gonna go 3 people going ambushes and 1 person going jugglery. I don't think that's a good idea, but I'll do it. And the reason for that is because jugglery is technically better in terms of gaining money and XP. Now I just had to go ahead and choose the one fucking politic person. Oh no. There's no way for me to succeed this. Screw this. Let's find somebody that's better. You know what? She's not that bad. Alicia. You know, I'm gonna just go for Alyssa. She has horrible stats, but she's level 1. Now, what's so cool about ambushers is... what is going on here? Oh god, this is not gonna end up well, is it? Yeah, and in the outer region, which means basically there's little to no chance of us having to struggle with that. But having to struggle with a lot. But since, I mean, there's really no money over there. It's more money over here, just sitting around here and just camping these people. Shame, really. Let's see. Will she catch this guy? No, she won't. And she's low HP, so that means she'll just lose any fights. This is why I really don't like getting these ambushes. So usually what I would do is send them to the market, okay? And then get them to get some kind of weapons, because if they have a weapon, they're like 75% more likely to win any fights. Even just getting them a dagger would be a good idea. And getting them Iron Bracer with a dagger, it will basically guarantee you win most initial fights. You can go up and start using long swords. I don't really recommend that. Ooh, wait a second. So this would give you 65 damage. Attack power is the chance of you hitting first, and defense, which just lowers the amount of damage done to you. This is technically better overall because it gives you 2 defense and 40 attack power. That means you're more likely to hit. You're guaranteed to hit more and defend more. But this is also good. You know what? I'm just going to give them all one of these. And 1 Iron Bracer. Oh shit, that's not right. I can just do this, I guess. And then let's see if we can get them any kind of like clothing that will guarantee them higher or armor, I guess. Something cheap. Oh, there's a lot of chainmails. You know what? It's worth it. And the reason for that is the more money we can get out of them early game, the better for us. Cecilia, which is this one. I want you to go ahead and... Where are you? Not juggle. I want you to do ambushes. Now let's see. Barbara is still here. We all love Barbara. And she is an awesome character. Which one did I choose? I think I chose the mace because it's slightly a bit cheaper. And then we'll go with chainmail. And Barbara, you will be going out and smacking people around. I'll have Nicola do a bit of juggling for now, so we can get some money. And once we have enough money, we will be going ahead and switching her over back to ambushing. Now, let's take a look at the rules. So, it seems like... Yeah, well, technically it's illegal to ambush because you attack and then you steal from character, which is annoying. That means I will get a couple of court cases eventually. And you'll now notice that I'll be winning all the fights and getting a lot of money. So the only problem is that we lose reputation, and I mean, that's annoying, but what can you do? Now, Barbara is fighting, and this is going to be annoying eventually, so let's turn that off. Oh my god, actually, this is pretty OP now. Ambushes are pretty strong, I think. Have they, like, buffed it? I guess it's because I've been giving my characters armor. That makes, I mean, I guess that makes kind of sense, because if they give them armor, you have a higher probability of winning fights, which is a good thing. You want to win fights. Winning fights is good for you. And now let's get a wife. This is actually the first time I've seen this scene without it bugging up, okay? So I'm gonna rerun. Congratulations, Reynard. Hip hip hooray! That's the first time I've seen that scene work without any issues. Now Alicia and me are gonna have some of that fun nighttime fun. And let's check on Nicole. Nicole will be getting a mace because it's cheap as all hell. And she will also be getting a chainmail. And a bracer. Now, if I wanted them to like guaranteed 100% win all fights, then what I would have done would have given them a gun. Guns will make them just win all fights. Now, I think Nicole was the one that's supposed to ambush now. Yes, sir. And Ludwig is level 2. You want to have it this way. The reason for that is because this guy will give you positive relationship with the region, and then these two will, or these three will give you negative. So it's basically balancing it out. You could also, oh wait, 1 second. I'll go with 1 intelligence, and then I'll go 1 strength. I want to boast a bit. I think that might help me a bit more, but we'll try to go up for a title upgrade soon. We want to get the extra dexterity. It's nice for us, it's nice for our workers, it's nice for everybody. And we get some sweet influence. I don't think you can actually get access to the ambitions trait till you get the yeoman title. So that's a shame. Now, I personally like having a lot of children, but I don't know. Let's see. How long is it till my wife spawns a devil? I guess we could be doing a bit of juggling for now for ourselves. For our worker, we will be ambushing, and I think I can send him back to the market. And I would like to get you some of that sweet weapons and armor and stuff. I think we could actually get the shield instead. It gives you -1 but +4. I think the braces are just better. They're cheaper, so in case one of these guys actually die, I don't have to worry about anything. And the second thing is that well, this gives me 10 while the other one gives me less. And we're actually going to hire a transporter, which is something very weird because you usually don't hire a transporter, okay, for a robber's camp. You usually have it just going with juggling. Now that I think it's legitimately viable to go a robber's camp with ambushing, and that's actually a pretty good thing. It's fun. You want to have that going for you, and we want to get them the nobleman's kind. Nope, the gorgeous clothing. She'll get more bargaining with gorgeous clothing than with the nobleman. So bargaining is what gives you more money per trade. So you always want to have that going for you. Let's get her going. She'll just be transporting stuff from this building to the market. And since you can't really make anything within the robbers camp, so that just allow you to basically let's get productivity. Just you don't have to worry about it basically. Now we have discovered some evidence. Wait, I thought we were doing the illegal things. This guy has attacked one of us, and so we'll lodge a complaint. Obviously, we are the good guys here. My people not killing people or robbing them for their iron and money. We're the good guys. Obviously, look around. Everybody loves us. We have our new kit. Let's send both of my people home so we can have another one. And go home. Let's... Come on, Alicia. Oh no, that's the wrong button. There you go. And we're actually progressing very well right now. So I think it's about like time to start... yeah, I think it's about time to upgrade our wife with a bit of armor and weapons. And you might think, oh my god, he's wasting so much money early game. Don't worry about it. Completely safe. The reason for that is because you want to... It's basically like any kind of like money-making scheme. You want to put money into the stuff first, and then you will get a return eventually. And now that I'm arming people up, what that will do is that will triple my investment eventually. All these people will make me so much money that it will be ridiculous. And I actually want to get the reputation plus. And Reynard, you are not doing what I'm told you. Okay. And Cecilia, that's not. Oh, that's because she's working. That's because she's fighting right now. I'll hire one more of these. Actually, 2 more, I guess. I can just preemptively set it up. So if you find actually one of our ambushes over here, we're not actually getting that much negative relationship with region. If you see, we have a positive one, which is a good thing, I guess. I mean, that's not the worst of things. Let's see. Frog. Okay. You can get yourself a bit of armor and a weapon. A mace. I guess we have to start using whatever is available at this point because all the maces have sold out. So going blacksmith with rogue is a pretty good idea, wouldn't it? That's actually pretty good. Frog has armor. Utah, you have to go to the market. Now, I'm just wrecking these people, aren't I? Oh, that's not a fair fight. And I'm even getting evidence for this for some reason. Like I'm the good guy, okay? They're breaking the law. We haven't done anything. No, another child, another girl though, so that's annoying. You'd honestly, like, it's recommended to get getting male heirs is better than getting female. And the reason for that is because male heirs, you can easily marry somebody into it. They cost less in the like dynastic trade. So you actually want to have a male heir because that will mean basically, okay, you'll be spending less money on purchasing them a wife. Now we have enough money to upgrade title. Do I want to do that for now? Yeah, I guess yes. I have no loss for doing that. And now we are officially commoner, which will give us access to donate to the church, which is actually a very nice thing because, no, believe it or not, you can actually get a positive relationship by donating to the church. So if I go ahead and donate over here, it'll give me a small amount, like 12, which is not that much, but it is a good way to gain some positive influence, I guess. For 200 gold, it is worth it. Now, I want to keep trying for a child. I want to have as many children as possible so we can control the politics and not have to suffer with this. And another fail. So, I guess I'll make one of them do this, and then the other one will be juggling right here. I'm pretty cruel for having like this entire town cannot work anymore. Everybody's suffering, and I'm just doing that kind of intentionally, I guess. And oh my god, no! So what's happening here is that guards are super OP, okay? They have crazy amount of chance to hit, and that means basically if you stop fighting one, you're most definitely gonna lose. So it's not showing. That's interesting. So what's gonna happen is that you want to avoid being close to guards while you're doing something illegal, and I assume it's illegal now to... Yeah, there you go. Surrounding region is hostile. That doesn't matter though. And we have our second child finally. I want to send Reyna to the robbers camp and Alicia to the robbers camp. Now, we're making actually a decent buck. I know it's a bit slow, but that's what you get for choosing to go with a robber early game. It is the slowest gameplay you can get your hands on early game. Now, our goal is to get the human title and then rush the fighting so we can get the extort protection money. Extort protection money is technically illegal, but at the same time, there is no consequence to doing it. So that means you can do it and not have to worry about anything. Now, we have been accused a couple of times already, and steal from character is now legal, so that means we'll get accused for that. And attack somebody is legal, and... So, the only reason why we're getting caught right now is because It's basically because the guards are screwing us over. So if we manage to control this part of the city constables, we can lower all the guards. But there is no way for me to get up there fast enough before any trial. So let's see. Can I say, okay, you know what? I don't care. Just jail me or jail her. Barbara's fighting. That's good. Reynard has leveled up. He's 38 already, which is a lot. I'll go one more strength. We have enough money to upgrade our title. We are officially a yeoman. That's great. Now we have access to fighting, which will get us a lot of money safely and easily. So I'll speed up the gameplay a bit more, or at least like go a bit faster. Let's see who we have evidence against. It's this family. Oh my god, these criminal scums. How dare they attack somebody? That's the most hypocritical thing I've done in my entire life. Plus 10 reputation bonus, always great, get it. Let's see. And is my wife still pregnant? Yes, she is. We have... What are they doing over here? Thankfully it's in that... Wait, actually, wait a second. Is it all in the outer region? No, it's in Ulvestad, this one, Ulvestad, Newtown, and surrounding region. Surrounding region is basically all the area that's gray. That means all here, all there. The problem with surrounding region, you can actually legitimately like upgrade your reputation with them. And the reason for that is because, ooh, literary, nice. Plus, and -1 strength. So she has natural 3. She's a pretty okay stat-wise. Send home, send home. We also have access to the beautiful fighting one, which gives us access to the mercenary quarters, which we will be able to make 2 of and start making more money. So basically extort people for money. We will never be actually doing any work. We are an illegal enterprise. Oh god, stop with that green text. It's kind of, the game is kind of beautiful. Like you gotta admit it. It's kind of nice looking. And I think we failed. Reputation has diminished. I have a bad feeling about getting negative relationship with people. It's not gonna end up well for us, okay? That's the reality of it. We're gonna be jailed a couple of times. We're gonna be having a lot of losses. But in the end, you know what's important? You definitely keep on working, keep on trucking. Now I'm gonna be forced to always have like a bit of a buffer in case like I suddenly get fined 3 million times and have to pay off all the fines. Like if you have 12 workers and every single one demands a bit of money, that's gonna cost you eventually a bit of money. Now we have this guy. You might actually mistake them for starting off with a chainmail, and that's not true. They have the Lansquent armor. Every different class or profession start with their own type of armor, and Lansequent, which is the mercenaries, start with their Lansequent armor, which gives them +1 perception. It's not that good. You can like, there's no way you can justify not getting this instead. It has more combat stats, so in case something happens to you, you always can deal with it. Now we have access to hiring another one. And add-ons, ooh, that's a lot of add-ons. Let's get a bit of workers and productivity. There is no reason to get any of the other things or add-ons for now, simply because there's, again, you don't need them. So let's see here. The transporter is not being successful. I mean, she doesn't have anything to do. So that's a shame, but it doesn't really matter. We will get ourselves another one. Do we put it inside the castle town, next to the castle? We want to have it somewhere centralized. I think like right about here would be nice. And that's our second mercenary quarters. And I actually want to get this sleight of hand so I can get access to the thieves, I guess, technically. And I failed in trying to go for another child. Now, we are closing in on the end of this episode. So I'm going to get this and I'm going to build one more, actually Can I even build one more? No, I can't. There's no way for me to get 3,500, 400 fast enough, is there? In 1 minute? Come on, we can do it. No. There's no way for me to get enough money to get that human title. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and have a good one.